Well, welcome back to Soda City Live. The National Friends of Libraries Week is coming up. It is a way for local groups to come together in support of libraries across the country. To kick off the week, an event called A Gathering of Friends will take place at the Irmo branch for all local book lovers and supporters. Grant Jackson is the president of the Friends of the Irmo Branch Library. All right, so Grant, thank you for being with us. And notice I'm giving great attention to library instead of library. My mom drilled that into my head as a child. It's not a library, but library. Tell us about the organization, the Friends of.
The Friends of the Library groups, and there are multiple ones within the Lexington County system, which is what the Irmo branch is a part of. There are 10 separate Friends groups. Richland County has a single Friends organization for its entire system, but they're throughout the country. And what the Friends of the Libraries do is we provide supplemental funding for the library. If a librarian wants to have a program and they don't have money in the budget for snacks, to bring an author in to have a reception for an author, we provide funding for that. If they need equipment that's not in the budget, we would raise money and provide funding for that. We also provide volunteers for programs. In that same library author event, they may need a couple of volunteers to come in and handle the registration or to man the refreshment table, that kind of thing. So we provide supplemental support to the libraries. And again, there are library association groups, Friends groups all over the country. There's a statewide organization called FOSCL, F-O-S-C-L, that's the Friends of the South Carolina Libraries. That's kind of an umbrella group for all the Friends groups in our state. We like to come together, and the idea behind a gathering of friends is we wanted to have our Lexington Library friends come in and just get to know each other a little bit better and exchange ideas. Something you may be doing in your library may be a great idea for me to steal and use in my library, and I may have an idea for your library. So that's what it's all about. It's about how can we better support our libraries?
What a wonderful, wonderful idea. And libraries are so amazing because you walk in and it opens up an entire world to you that you didn't even know existed in some parts.
Yeah, libraries are really, if you think about it, in some sense, the bedrock of our democracy, the bedrock of our system. I mean, the first public library in this country was begun by Benjamin Franklin in Philadelphia. So public libraries are really that place where we have an unfettered exchange of ideas and information. You can come in a library and find out anything about any topic you want.
And yet we've become a society that is so reliant on Google.com, but yet to lose a library would be a great loss.
It'd be a tremendous loss, and we try to adapt the technology and use the technology. I mean, at libraries, you can go to a library website and download an ebook as well as going in and browsing the stacks. But there's nothing like going into a library and browsing the stacks.
Yeah, and I will always say that there's something about turning the page of a book that
Absolutely.
I just think, is still, that will never die. Let's give the information about the event that's coming up. If you can pull up the full screen, and then I want you to explain it a little bit more. But the Gathering of Friends will be Sunday, October 16th from 2 to 4 p.m. It is free to go to this, and that's on St. Andrews Road. But somebody needs to be part of this group or invited by someone of this group, right?
Yes, this is a gathering of friends of the Friends of the the Friends of the Lexington Library groups. And there are 10 branch libraries in Lexington County. So anyone who's associated with one of those Friends groups is welcome to come. Anyone who wants to find out about a Friends group, I will invite right now. They're welcome to come and find out about a Friends group.
Where would they go right now online to learn more about becoming
They can go online to their local branch library. They'll usually find a link to a Friends group. They can go online to, again, FOSCL, F-O-S-C-L.org, which is the statewide organization.
Right.
They can go to the Friends of the Irmo Branch Library.org and find out about our group.
Mm-hmm. So when, I have to tell our viewers, when you first sat down, I joked with Grant and said, have you read any good books lately? but I am curious, what have you just finished or in the middle of right now?
I'm actually in the middle of Magpie Murders because it's coming on PBS soon, and I wanted to read it before it's on the screen. I alternate between fiction and nonfiction. I've read a lot of stuff by Paul Krugman. I was a business writer at the newspaper, so I read a lot of stuff on economics and business. But I love British mystery fiction.
Oh, fantastic. Grant, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
so
having us.
much for being with us on
Thank you.